Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 6, Episode 3, titled Overboard. This is part 2. I did Gino and Jasmine and Riley and Violet in part 1. This is part 2. The part 2 will be consist of Tyree, Carmilla and Kristen, Amanda and Roslyn. I hope I'm saying his name right. Roslyn. And a new couple, Misha and Nicola. I don't like Nicola. Anyway, let's get started. First couple, let's just knock Tyree, Carmilla, and Kristen out of the box. Let's just get rid of them, okay? So Tyree meets up with his sister to discuss Carmilla. The last time we saw Tyree, him, his sister, and brother, they were listening to a tape of Christian talking to one of the producers. As soon as Tyree heard Christian's voice, he got up and left, ran out, like a little, just ran out. And that pissed me off because I wanted to hear what Christian had to say. Anyway, Tyree claimed it was too hurtful for him to sit there and listen to, oh, my braces are rubbing up against my jaw. So I gotta hurry and do this video so I can put some wax on it because it hurts. Okay? But Tyree claims that listening to, when he heard Christian's voice, it was hurtful. What? What are you talking about? Why was it hurtful? Tyree was doing the most. Talking about it was hurtful to hear Christian's voice. Anyway, Tyree tells his sister that he still believes that Carmilla is real. He believes she's real because she has not deleted or blocked him from Snapchat. So his sister, she researches Carmilla's photos but found nothing. And Tyree thinks that maybe Carmilla has a boyfriend and he found out about them, and he's just trying to think of scenarios to explain Carmilla's behavior. Poor baby, he's grasping at straws. This is a fake person. Carmilla is not real. The writings are on the wall. So then the producer shows them a message from Carmilla to the sister. I mean, Carmilla is writing the sister, or Christian is writing the sister a message. Why? I don't know. How does Carmilla or Kristen know about the sister? Anyway, the message said, I can't talk with these braces. The message said, I cannot video call you because I am not the girl in the photos. I have been lying to Tyree for almost 5 years. At first, it was a way to get money. Since most of us here are poor. I did start liking him, but I can't be with him. I feel bad, but I needed money. I'm sorry. I love him, but I can't be with him. So now Tyree is like a fish dangling on a line. He believes this person, he wants to keep pursuing this person because this person says, I love you. I love you, Tyree, is just 3 words. That means absolutely nothing the majority of the time. Okay? His sister told him that the person is a scammer. Tyree told her that he needs time. Need time for what? To be scammed some more? That is the end of Tyree. We're done with him for the day. Let's go on to Amanda and Roslyn. I don't like Amanda. Okay, so we see her in bed. In Roslyn's bed. She told her son she was going to sleep on the couch. But no, she in Roslyn's bed. We knew she was lying. Okay, so we see her in bed. And Roslyn is in the kitchen. And she's yelling at him, asking him where's her coffee. And I know it's playful banter, but I don't like her. I think Roslyn can do a whole lot better than Amanda. Anyway, yeah, he can do a lot better than her. She's a grieving widow with 2 kids. He's a young man living his life, having fun. Yeah, they're in 2 different spaces in their lives, and he can do better than her. Anyway, Roslyn said they didn't have sex, but they made out. And he said Amanda sucked on his neck like a vampire. He didn't say vampire. I'm saying vampire. Because we do see this huge hickey on his neck. Then she tells him to go take a shower because he stinks. Was he stinking when you were sucking on his neck and making out with him last night? During the night? Then, when he showered and dressed, he asked her if she's ready. She goes, do it look like I'm ready? She's so rude and nasty. I just can't stand her. I don't know who the hell she thinks she is. Anyway, Roslyn wants to have sex with her, but he is willing to wait. That's what he told the camera. Amanda claims that she feels guilty. She feels too guilty to have sex when her husband just died. What? I don't think she feels guilty about having sex with him because her husband just died. I think she feels guilt. I don't think she feels guilty about that. I think she is rusty at having sex, and she's afraid that she won't be any good at it. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Because she got on TikTok and started talking to Roslyn. She approached him. He didn't approach her. She messaged him first. She contacted him first. Then she sent him sexy pictures of herself. She introduced him to her kids. She has the kids talking to him on FaceTime. She got into a relationship with him, and she tells him she loves him, and then she flies over to his country to meet him. But she's not going to have sex with him? And she claims she feels guilty about having sex with him because of her husband? No. She feels that she's too rusty at it. That's what it is. She don't feel guilty because her husband just died. Next scene. They are out driving, and apparently Amanda's son had talked to Roslyn and told Roslyn recently, I guess that same morning, that his father died. And now Amanda is feeling guilty for leaving her kids. And Roslyn told her that the kids will be fine. Don't worry about the kids. Amanda asked Roslyn if she leaves early, would he be upset? And he said yes. He told her we only have 3 weeks, and those 3 weeks are going to go by quickly. But Amanda told him that they'll go by fast for you, but they won't go by fast for my kids. Well, you should have thought about your kids before you flew over there, Amanda. What the hell? Don't blame him. Blame you. You're the one that left your kids and flew across the world to go meet a man. So don't try to say, oh, it's going to go by fast for you. It ain't going to go by fast for my kids. Like he's the problem. It's you. It's not him. He shouldn't have allowed her to put a hickey on his neck because he does videos, and his videos are to young women who thinks he's attractive, and they give him gifts, and he trades that gift in for money. Now he has this big old hickey on his neck. He's going to have to wear a turtleneck or a scarf to cover up that hickey. I think she knew what she was doing. I think she put that hickey on his neck because she didn't want him flirting with girls online. She thinks she's slick. And who gives hickeys nowadays? Who does that? Anyway, Roslyn told her, if you have to go, you have to go. But I'll be hurt. But he really seems to like her. Either he really likes her or he really wants a visa to come to the States. I don't know. But if he likes her, I don't know why he likes her. Next scene. Roslyn and Amanda, they do a little sightseeing. Then they go somewhere to sit down and have drinks. And Roslyn makes a toast to a beautiful future together. And Amanda goes, she's constantly telling him, I love you. She says, I love you, I love you. She's constantly saying that to him. If she says it one more time, I'm going to effing scream. Constantly says it. So then Roslyn tells her that he has to ask her something. And for some reason, she thinks he's going to propose to her. She's like, oh, no, no, no. but he gives her the key to his apartment or his house. And she gives it back to him. She goes, well, I don't need it because I'm not coming back over here no time soon. So I'm not going to need it. Roslyn told her that he will be coming to the States. He told her that he has an interview. She said, for what? He said, for a tourist visa for America. And Amanda looked pissed. She asked him, why didn't you tell me? He said he wanted to surprise her. Surprise! I may be coming to America sooner than you think. Hello. He said he wanted to surprise her. He said, we talked about me coming to the States and getting my papers and us being together. See, they talked about that. Roslyn told her that if everything is good, he can come to the States right after she leaves. She leaves his country. What's that, Romania? Right after she leaves Romania, he'll follow her right to the States if his visa, tourist visa comes through. Amanda said, no, that's not realistic. Now, Roslyn, he's shocked. He looks shocked, confused, and hurt. He said, you don't want? And Amanda told him that she has to ask her kids how they feel about him coming for a visit. And it's way too soon. Roslyn said, okay, how about a month? Amanda said, I don't know. And Roslyn said, I feel like you really don't want me there. See, this is Amanda's problem. She jumped into a relationship with this man, and now she has no idea how to incorporate him into her life with her kids. That's why Roslyn needs to go find him another American woman to bring him to the States. Because Amanda and her kids, they're not ready for a man to be in their lives right now. That's what Amanda thinks anyway. Amanda doesn't want her kids to get, she doesn't want them to get attached to a man and then the man leaves. But she can't predict the future. She can get into a relationship with a man and it lasts 6 months. She can get into a relationship with a man and it lasts 2 years. She can get into a relationship with a man and it lasts 5 years. Whoever she does get into a relationship with, excuse me, just had Chinese food. Whoever she gets into a relationship with, she doesn't know if the relationship is going to last 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 10 years. She doesn't know. So it doesn't matter if, so her saying, I don't want to bring a guy into their life and then he leaves and they lose another father figure. Because it doesn't matter who she dates. She doesn't know if the relationship is going to work. So that doesn't make sense, Amanda. You can't predict the future, girlfriend. You can't. Hello. And that's it for friggin' Amanda. I don't like her. Next up is Misha and Nicola. New couple. I don't like Nicola. I don't like him. Okay, so we meet Misha. She's 43 years old from Minnesota. She is, what time is it? Oh, 13 minutes. She's from Minnesota. She is sitting in a church holding a rosary and praying hard with her eyes shut tight. She says she works for the church as some type of director. I don't know what kind of director. She said it, but I can't remember, or I didn't catch it. She said she basically had a spiritual awakening that led her to the church because she didn't even grow up in the church. She just had a spiritual awakening one day and told her, go to church, and she's been going to church. She said in high school she fell in love with a foreign exchange student. She moved to Sweden and married him when she was 22 years old, and they had 2 daughters, but the marriage did not last. She said then she became a party girl. And she's a good-looking woman, so I can see that. She showed a lot of pictures of herself in sexy outfit, and she looks good. She said, but the party scene got old, I guess, and so some way, somehow, she decided to dedicate her life to the church. And when she did that, she lost all her party friends because all she was talking about was church, and they were talking about partying. So they weren't on the same page anymore. So she lost all her party friends, and then she got lonely. She got lonely until she started talking to Nicola, who is 46 years old from Israel. He's living with his mother, and Nicola said it is hard living with his mother because she is hard of hearing. Nicola said, it's the culture to live with your parents until you get married. And we know that in those type countries, that's what they do. Nicola said he lived a simple life, devoting himself to the Lord. He said his grandmother was a nun, and she's the one that taught him all about the Catholic Church. Nobody else, none of his friends and families is into the church. He's the only one. Him and his grandmother, the nun, are the only ones that are into the church. He said his day consists of waking up, praying, and working on his Catholic website. He said he has 500,000 people on his websites. He said Israel is 2% Catholic, so he prayed to God to send him the right woman. He said he met Misha on social media 7 years ago, and she was lost. So he basically helped her to devote herself to the church full time. He said after that, they talked and talked and talked and talked. They talked for like 10 hours. Misha said they fell in love, and now she is going to Israel to meet Nicola finally. Misha is hoping that by the end of the trip, they will be engaged. I think this is a disaster waiting to happen. She don't know no Nicola. She don't know him. She don't know that man. And she's going to go visit him for the first time. And I think, I don't know how long she's going to be there. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But she said by the end of the visit, she wants to be engaged. So Misha meets up with a friend, and right away the friend asks Misha if she is worried that Nicola is a virgin. 46-year-old virgin. Misha says she needs a lot of affection, but she will just have to see how Nicola is with basic affection. What the hell is basic affection? Holding hands? What's is that basic affection? Just holding hands? She said basic affection. I don't know what she called basic affection. Misha's friend does not understand what Misha sees in Nicola. Apparently, the friend, I can't remember her name, or I don't remember seeing her name. Apparently, the friend spoke to Nicola online, and she sees what he looks like, and she doesn't think much of him. And she think that she don't know what Misha sees in Nicola, because as far as she's concerned, Nicola is not handsome, not attractive, not sexy. He's not any of that. He's not Misha's type. Misha told her friend that Nicola did have a girlfriend many years ago, but the friend doesn't like it. She thinks Misha is moving too fast. Misha said if all goes well on her trip to Israel, they both agree on applying for the K-1 visa. And she said since they are both Catholic, divorce is not an option. So once they get married, they cannot divorce. That's what she's saying. These two will never get married. This is my prediction, okay? Next, we see Nicola in Israel. He's fishing with a friend. It's his best friend. I didn't catch the name. Nicola said that his friend is the only one he can talk to about his personal life. He tells his friend that, Nicola says, did I say Misha or Nicola? Their names are messing me up because Nicola to me is like a girl's name. Nicola says that his friend is the only one he can talk to about his personal life. He tells his friend that Misha constantly calls him and he doesn't answer her phone because he's fishing. And she gets upset when he doesn't answer the phone. He said all he wants to do is fish and all she wants to do is talk. The friend told us that Misha is very beautiful and attractive. I guess he must have seen a picture of her or spoke to her online or something, or FaceTime her or something. He said Misha is very beautiful and she's very attractive, and she's out of Nicola's league. That's some kind of friend, huh? His friend also said, why would a person like Misha like Nicola? The friend said Nicola has no job, he has no money, and he is totally broke. He said Nicola does nothing but sits in his room and pray to Mary. What kind of friend is that? So Nicola tells his friend that the last time he kissed a woman, he was 16 years old. He said he hadn't touched a woman in 16 years. In his confessional, he said he will never sleep with a woman until he gets married. Nicola told his friend that he never expected to be with a divorced woman. Nicola said that since Misha is godly now, then he will look at her as a virgin, because the spirit has entered her and changed her from inside to out. A virgin with 2 teenage daughters. The friend told him that his mother wants him to be with a virgin who can give him kids. Nicola told him that his mother won't like Misha, and that's why he is not going to tell his mother. So now this godly man is actually lying to his mother about who Misha really is. He's a godly man now. Nicola said his mother is driving him crazy, asking him, who is this girl? Who is this girl? Because I guess she hears him in his room talking to Misha, so she wants to know, who the hell are you talking to? What the hell's going on? She's hard of hearing though, but you can hear that. Nicola tells us that his mother knows he is talking to a woman, but his mother only thinks he's talking to a friend. So he's lying to his mother. This godly man is lying to his mother and telling us on national TV that he's a liar. Nicola does not think his mother will accept Misha because she is divorced with 2 kids. Nicola told his friend that he did not choose Misha, it's God's plan. So next scene is Misha FaceTimed with Nicola, and we find out that Misha has to get an annulment. She already has a divorce, but the Catholic Church wants her to also have an annulment before she can marry Nicola. They have to approve this annulment. Even though she's been divorced for over 10 years, the Catholic Church won't approve of her marrying until she gets an annulment. She said she started the process of the annulment, but there is no guarantee that the church will approve it. Nicola told her that if the church does not approve the annulment and they get married, it will be a sin against God. But Nicola is sinning against God by lying to his mother about who Misha really is. So he's committing sin. I smell a hypocrite. That's what I smell, a hypocrite. Nicola is a hypocrite. Next scene. Misha talks to her daughters about marrying Nicola, and they think it's weird for a man to marry their mother and live with them, and they haven't met him yet. They also think that Nicola is too Catholic. He's too much into the Catholic Church. I guess they FaceTime him. They talk to him on FaceTime, and all he's talking about is being Catholic and being and the church. And they're worried that he's too Catholic and he may judge them harshly because of their lifestyle. Because they may get a boyfriend and he may not approve of them having boyfriends. So they want their mother to discuss that with him before she agrees to marry him. But those girls look old enough to be on their own. I don't know if they're teenagers or 20, 21. I don't know. I didn't catch their age. But they don't really have anything to worry about. Because let me tell you why. Because by the time, none of this is going to happen anyway. But I'm just playing devil's advocate. By the time Misha goes to Israel, come back from Israel, come back to the States, get this annulment. We don't know how long that's going to take. And we don't know if it's going to get approved. And then apply for it. If everything goes well, apply for the visa to get Nicola to the States. And by the time all of that happens, it'll be what, 4 or 5 years before any of that happens. That's going to take a long time to happen. You know what I'm saying? So the girl should be out of the house by then. And plus, he doesn't know any other Catholic. So he's not judging anybody. His mother is not a Catholic. None of his friends or his relatives are Catholic. So why would he judge the girls? You know, when he really don't, it's only going to be him and Misha who are Catholic. Anywho, that's the end of them. I don't like Nicola. He's a friggin' hypocrite. That's the end of my review. I can't wait to meet the other couple. I think there's one or two. Is it 2 more couples or 1 more couple? I think there's 1 more couple to go for us to meet. and I can't wait to meet them because these couples are pissing me off. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess Sun Up Pillow here. Bye.